My take on the situation? It's bad. It's really bad. But it can be fixed. If you don't already know, I'm Senzuri, or as Athene would put it,
Thanks, make out the video to Zinzuri.
Zinzuri. Now that's a badass fucking name. Alright, so I'm gonna start talking about the issues now. The reason I'm making this video is because T-Gun brought up a point. His thread got 170 replies in under 20 hours. This alone is evidence enough to suggest that there is a major problem. This topic, along with many others, was covered up by the one, the only, the Chiss. I'll talk about Chiss a bit later on in this video, but for now I'm going to bring up a few points and voice my opinion on them. Here's the post that started it all. I'd like to bring up one of T-Gun's points. Way to go, buddy, you're a credit to the server. I find it funny that you bring up the no abuse rules when all you do is speak to me is try to subtly insult me. The thing is, I'm not going to sit here while you try and shit talk me. The only problem is I'm not an admin, so I can't just ban someone when they call me on being a fuckwit. You can, solid work, buddy. Am I biased? I'll definitely not try to be. But alright. Firstly, I'd like to say that there was a time where I would back Yo-Yo. A long while ago, Aussie Yak, I believe, made a very long Yo-Yo demotion thread. I replied to all his points, I defended Yo-Yo, I had his back. What changed my view on him? He made a very insulting post towards Caboose, Gergo, and myself. Do I think Yo-Yo is still a good admin? Yes, he's a good admin. Do I think Yo-Yo has an attitude problem? Yes, 100% yes. Here's a post from Jersey Devil. Take note of the first underline point. It's clear that Yo-Yo does work very hard on the server, yet it's so abundantly clear that he mismanages people. It's been brought up time and time again. Chiss has even had a talk to Yo-Yo about this, but it would seem the talk has led nowhere. To the second point in the rectangle, there is no doubt anyone can refute this fact. The server did go downhill when I left. The farm and server, from what I can see, have turned into a police state. We may as well move the server to North Korea because it already kind of feels like it's there. Caboose and Gergo put so much work onto the server, and many people recognize this, and they'll forever be appreciated for what they did for the server. The current rules and systems in place are broken. I'll kind of touch on how this can be fixed. An admin doesn't like your post? Deleted. What? When did that become a thing? An admin doesn't like your thread? Don't worry about it. We can delete it and sweep it under the rug. You post your opinion on the forum? Sorry, for that you get banned. If you are watching this video, you will see the chat and abuse rules. This post was so large and complex I couldn't even fit it into one screenshot. With these rules in place, it gives admins and moderators justified cause to delete your posts, to delete your threads, or just to simply ban you off the forum for stating your opinion. It's evident that this current method of administration has not been working. If you post anything negative, you'll get banished off the server. It's a broken system. Is there any way to fix this? Yes. It's simple. It's simplicity simple. Anyone remember that server? This was back when Minecraft was in the alpha days, back when there were no plugins, and for a brief period, back when there was no X-ray. Let's take a look at their rules. 5 easy to follow rules. Break them and you'll get banned. Some of these rules don't apply to AusMC, but you get the message. It's a simple rule system. Now let's take a look at their consequences. Again, it's a simple system. Wouldn't it be great if AusMC rules were this simple? Nope, sorry. You need to be a qualified lawyer to decipher the hundreds of mini rules set in place. These are only the public rules as well. There are punishment guidelines within the staff section that players cannot read. They outline what to do in certain situations. Shouldn't players also be privy to this sort of information? What happens when new ban rules are put in place? Surely the old bans, the countless hackers, abusers, and exploiters, surely all these bans are kept, right? Nope. It wouldn't be logical to keep these valid bans, right? Nope. So let's unban all the hackers. This is what Chiss did. The first underlying point. They were within their right to do this. Chiss had made a huge mistake. He made an impulsive decision. If I was there, this would have been stopped. The second point, well, kind of the same as the first point. Chiss made an impulsive decision and deleted a ton of valid bans. The third point, you do have your own opinions, of course you do, but you are always very quick to defend Anyoyo 100% of the time. Here's the last post made by Jersey Devil in the Anyoyo thread, post 170. It reads, I respect the admins, I am polite to everyone, but the game is currently unplayable for me, and I will continue to post in these threads as they come up. Less so about Anyoyo, because I don't generally have problems with him, but more about the server playability. Until I either see the problems fixed or no ability for them to ever be fixed, I have had so much fun on this server, and I would love for it to be as fun as it once was. I'm going to end on that note. I will include a poll in the thread that I post the video in. Post your honest opinions, and I promise I won't be deleting them. Together, we can fix the server. Will you help me?